Welcome back, NCIS fans. Imagine the tarmac in Israel, Season 11. The plane is fueled, the engine is roaring, and for over a decade, we've replayed that heartbreaking goodbye in our minds. But what if the story took a different turn? What if Ziva David didn't stay behind? What if she boarded that plane with Tony and returned to the Navy Yard? Today, we're diving into the Tiva alternate reality, analyzing how Tony DiNozzo's future, the NCIS team, and the entire series would have changed if Ziva had never left. The personal evolution of Tony DiNozzo. If Ziva had stayed, the most immediate change would have been in Tony himself. For years, we watched Tony hide behind movie quotes and a class clown persona to mask his loneliness. If Ziva were by his side as a permanent partner, that mask would have finally dropped. We wouldn't have seen a man grieving a ghost for years. Instead, we would have seen Tony find a sense of peace and stability he had never known. He wouldn't have needed the tragic news of Ziva's supposed death to mature. Her presence would have been his daily inspiration, turning him into the most respected leader the agency had ever seen much sooner. The NCIS baby, raising Tali in the bullpen. One of the most heartwarming and complicated aspects of this alternate future is Tali. In this timeline, Tali wouldn't have been a secret hidden away in Paris. She would have been the NCIS baby. Imagine Tali growing up with the MCRT as her extended family. She would have had Uncle McGee teaching her about computers, Aunt Abby in the lab, and a very protective Grandpa Gibbs watching over her. However, being agent parents is a dangerous game. Tony and Ziva would have had to navigate the agonizing balance of high-stakes federal work and the safety of their daughter, a tension that would have made for some of the most emotional episodes in the show's history. The professional power couple. Professionally, the Navy Yard would have been an entirely different beast. Tony was always Gibbs' natural successor. With Ziva as his senior field agent, they would have been an unstoppable force. They would have blended Tony's brilliant investigative instincts with Ziva's unparalleled Mossad precision. Their partnership would have redefined the agency's success rate. Furthermore, Ziva's Mossad connections wouldn't be a shadow she was running from, but an asset the team could use. No terrorist or high-level criminal could have hidden from the combined tactical might of DiNozzo and David. The Gibbs retirement factor. How would this have affected Leroy Jethro Gibbs? We know Gibbs struggled with the idea of leaving his family behind. But if he saw Tony and Ziva standing strong, leading the team with the same values he instilled in them, Gibbs might have found his peace much earlier. He could have retired to his basement or his cabin, knowing the MCRT and the legacy of the badge was in the safest possible hands. Tony and Ziva staying wouldn't just have saved their relationship, it might have given Gibbs the closure he searched for until season 19. While the original show took us on a path of heartbreak and long-distance longing, this alternate future reminds us why the Tiva bond is so legendary. It wasn't just about romance. It was about two broken people finding a home in each other and in their work. The new spin-off, NCIS, Tony and Ziva, is finally giving us a glimpse of this life they should have had years ago, living as a team, as parents, and as soulmates. But in our hearts, we'll always wonder what those missing 10 years in DC could have been like. What do you think? Would Tony and Ziva have eventually left the agency together, or would they still be leading the team today? Let me know your theories in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the NCIS universe. Thanks for watching.